bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you. You'll get to hear that amazing voice again in our playlist cast as they get back on the stage. A few more times as crews to perform for you. Anybody see the show last night? Yes. That's a concert version, and I do love the concert versions just as much because you actually get to hear their vocal cords a lot more. And as you can see through Montez, they can cut loose a little bit more too, right? So it's time for us to recognize some of our servicemen and women coming from all five branches, including our newest branch of service, the Space Force. So if we have any Space Force here, just please stand up, or maybe you're out of this world. Okay, so we're gonna start with my Army people. Stand up, because this is for you. Come on, Army, let's hear it. Sonny, we can turn it all the way up. Now clap along, come on. A little bit more, Sonny. Yeah, that's perfect. Once again, have a round of applause for all of our Army personnel here. Thank you for your service. Moving on, it is the Marines. Where are my Marines at? Because we got this one for you too. So come on, and clap along. Come on, Marines. Where you at? From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. Justified for right and freedom, and to keep our honor free. We are proud to wave the title of the United States Marines. Our flag is filled with every tree, from dawn to cities. Marines, don't sit down yet. But I was saying, how about don't sit down yet, Marines? Don't sit down yet. How about another round of applause for our Marines, first of all? Yes. You know what I'm looking for. You know what I'm about to ask you to do. On the count of three, all together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Right back at you. They're the only ones that are bark at you on any given day. Once again, thank you for your service. Next up is gonna be my Navy people. Where are my Navy people at? Stand on up, because this is for you as well. Come on, Navy. Here we go. Let's do it. Come on. Another round of applause for all of our Navy people in the lounge. I will say that this was another proud moment because a lot of you, more than half of you, have your Navy hat on and all look the same, so it's almost like we had uniformed officers right in front of us. Yeah. The Navy seemed to be the most proudest, but I still say I'm proud of all of you.
All right, let's keep it moving and grooving. We still have to talk about the Air Force. Where you at, Air Force? Come on up, stand on up. We got to celebrate you too. And clap, come on. All of our Air Force personnel and people in the room. Yes, thank you for your service. Absolutely. This next branch of service, they rarely ever make an appearance because they spend a lot of their time on a boat, on a ship, so they may not want to go on a cruise on one. And I get that. However, they're the ones that make sure that we are doing what we need to do to keep you safe at sea, because they inspect our ships. And that is the United States Coast Guard. Do I have any coasties in the room? Yes, we got our coasties! Yes, we're doing this too. Come on. We're gonna have it out for him. He represents our good stew. Once again, a round of applause for all of our Coast Guard family out there. Thank you for your service. True story, I actually went for the Coast Guard. I did try to get into the Coast Guard, but having asthma as a kid, they did do the test. I did really good on my ASVAB. I did a good on my physical, but I just came to the conclusion that my lungs weren't what they wanted or needed for the work of a Coast Guard, so unfortunately, I wasn't able to get in there. But Carnival took me, so I still ended up on the ship. Yeah. Bad lungs and everything. So what that means is that I'll be able to get you to the lifeboat, but that's as far as we go. So it's a true story. But that's the Coast Guard. Have another round of applause. And of course, finally, we have engaged our one and only Space Force. So obviously, is there anybody here from the Space Force? Nope. Like I said, they must be traveling right now. So take them a while, but our Space Force is out there. Yes, we got some people here representing. Your parents of a Space Force. Excellent. Groundbreaking. Absolutely amazing. Now they just need to come up with a song so I can play it. Okay, he was Air Force first. Okay, we're Air Force. Give him another round of applause, yeah? Okay. Now, this group here, I want to say something very special to this group because I make this a specific slide because one of the things that I've learned at these events actually, once I started working for Carnival and since 2016 and came to these events, you taught me a lot. I learned a lot from the individuals that participate in these events. And it is that when you serve, they serve. When you serve, they serve. So could all my military families please stand up? Please stand up. All my military families, please stand up. Stay standing for one moment. Stay standing for one moment. I want to say thank you because you are the ones that remind these individuals that no matter where they are, someone is waiting for them. That no matter what they're going through, someone loves them. You remind them to keep going, keep pushing. And a lot of times they join for one or two reasons. It is to protect this country and to take care of their family. And because they are taking care of you, they are taking care of my family as well. So thank you, because without you, there would be no them, and without them, there would be no us. So please give a round of applause to our military families. Thank you for your service to our military men and women and everyone. Yes. Next up, I'd like to say a little bit about our veterans. Now, I'm going to go through a few conflicts, and if you were a part of that particular conflict, please stand up and get your well-deserved round of applause. Now, every once in a while, we have the privilege and the honor of being in this room with a World War II veteran. There aren't many left, so when we get the honor, I'd like for us to show them some honor. So I'll take this opportunity to ask, is there any World War II veterans in the room at this moment? At this moment, any World War II veterans? Sir, it is an absolute honor to have you with us today. May I ask you, what branch did you serve? Say again? A Navy man. A Navy man. Thank you, sir. You are one of the reasons that a lot of these individuals join. You inspire a lot of people. And the reason why we do this is to make sure that you forever will know that you will not be forgotten. Amen. Do I have any Korean War veterans in this room? Korean War veterans in the room? Okay. All right. This next group is very important to me. Do I have any Vietnam veterans in this room? Please stand up. Don't sit down, stay standing. This one's a tough one because I understand, and I learned again through education from the people in this room what you went through. I understand that when you got home, you were not as welcomed as they are today. We do this event to remind you that we have changed. We may not be where we want to be, but at least we are not who we were. We recognize you, and we want to let you know that there's one thing that they did not get when they got home, and it was two simple things: a welcome home and a thank you for your service. They weren't even welcomed home. So on behalf of over 40,000 staff members across our entire fleet of ships worldwide, I want to say welcome home and thank you for your service. You were doing your job. And I do want to remind anyone out there listening, pass this on, you are the ones that we got back. We got you back, because I know you saw a lot of your friends that didn't come back. But we are blessed to have you with us today. So thank you to our Vietnam veterans for your service. And when you pass one, when you see one, you pat them on the back, you shake their hand, and just simply tell them, welcome home. That's all they want. You will not be forgotten. Do I have any Gulf War veterans in the room? Gulf War veterans, please stand up. Please stand up, Gulf War veterans. Thank you. Thank you for your service. War of Iraq veterans, stay standing or stand up. Keep clapping for them. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Any Afghanistan veterans in this room, please stand or stay standing. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Are there any other conflicts that I did not mention that you would like for me to at this moment? Operation Desert Storm. Desert Storm veterans, please stand up. Please stand up. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Any other ones that anyone would like for me to mention that I have? Yes, sir. The Cuban Missile Crisis. Any Cuban Missile Crisis veterans, please stand up if you can. Thank you for your service. Yes, sir. Cold War veterans, where are you? Please stand up. I know we got some in there. Thank you. Thank you for your service. All right. Before we go any further, anyone else? Operation Paul Bunyan, Korea 5677. Anyone? Well, how about a round of applause for those veterans as well? Thank you. Yes, sir. Kosovo, yes, Kosovo. Any Kosovo veterans in this room? Thank you for your service. I don't even know why you sit down, sir. You just stood up for almost everything. That's service right there. And I believe you had your hand up, sir. Operation Enduring Freedom. Where are you at? Stand up. You too. Again. Thank you. Panama veterans? Any Panama veterans in here? There he is again. Thank you for your service. All right. Now this next slide is very important to me because we're going to give a moment of silence for all of your brethren and friends who are no longer with us. So if you would join me in a moment of silence, I would really appreciate it.